I used to be a quality assurance engineer, like an intern. I used to study in university, and I didn't do a Python certification in the beginning, but I can tell you that I learned Python and it was one of the best decisions that I made as a young student. If you are a student and if you're thinking about learning Python, you should go for it as fast as you can, because the earlier you're gonna start to learn Python, the easier it's gonna be over time for you to add more knowledge to it. I was lucky to start very early in my career. I was just in university when I first heard about Python, when I first started to learn about it, and now 7 or 8 years later, I already feel like an expert in Python. You can become a Python developer, you can become a backend developer. This is something that I do for the company that I currently work for, which is a fintech company. I'm mostly writing server-side code in Python for backend development with Django, maybe some fast API. It really depends on the situation that we are in, on what kind of service I'm working on. If you get certified in Python or you learn Python enough and you build some sort of project features or some sort of projects, you can definitely become a Python developer. You can definitely become a backend developer and work in backend to build some sort of backend components, or maybe connecting other applications together with a database. That's something definitely that you can do. Certification is just one part of your career or your experience. You still need to have some sort of portfolio. You still need to have some sort of projects that you can showcase to someone else. You can tell, okay, I have this certification, but now I also have these projects and these features that I can do. So that's definitely something that you need to keep in mind. Certification is not the only thing that's going to get you the job that you're looking for. Here are a couple of most effective ways that you can combine your Python certification with the practical knowledge. So the first one is to build your own projects. This is something that I've been talking a lot on this channel. I'm gonna keep bashing this into you. You have to build real projects. You have to build real features, and you have to showcase your Python certification together with your project features. This is step one. Another thing that you can do is getting an internship. If it's possible, get an internship. If you're not working a full-time job right now, if you're a student, you should be looking for internships. You should be looking for possible opportunities to work as an intern, as a software developer intern. This is going to give you a real-world experience, and possibly they will let you to work on a real project. Another thing that you can do, but this is all already when you are past the fundamentals, you realize that you can build some sort of Python features, for some project features. When you have a bit more skill, you should be looking for freelance work. Maybe you can build a website for someone. Maybe you can do a small project here and there. Every project that you're going to do is going to give you some sort of experience. You're going to learn from each project that you're going to do. That's why you should do as many projects as you can, and you should include them all into your portfolio to showcase your experience together with everything that you've done so far. You should be talking to other developers. You should be asking them questions. You should be networking with a lot of people. That's how you're going to meet your connections, and you never know, one connection could lead you to a new job opportunity. I used to work as a quality assurance engineer, and I used to be an intern, and I used to learn Python in my day job. I used to use Python in my day job for some sort of log file parsing, building some small Python projects, and I used to network with developers. I used to ask developers, so how did you learn programming? How did you manage to do this? How did you learn that? How did you do that? And through networking, I managed to land a lot of opportunities, and I managed to learn what developers are actually doing and what are they looking for and what should I learn to become a developer. I used to go and ask developers, how did you manage to do this? How did you learn this? And what can I do to do the same thing? So you should be talking to developers. One of the first person that you can contact is me. You can contact me on LinkedIn. I have a link to my LinkedIn profile down in the description. You can add me on LinkedIn. You can ask me a question. If you have any questions, feel free to do so. I will see if I can find time to answer. Yeah, ask me anything. I kind of feel like I've already talked about this enough, and you should realize that Python certification is not gonna give you enough experience to just blindly get hired as a Python developer. Yes, I might be wrong, you might get lucky, but in most cases it's not gonna happen. You need to combine practical knowledge, you need to combine real world projects with real features together with your Python certification, so that someone who is looking for a Python developer, they can see, okay, this guy has a Python certificate and he also has some sort of Python projects, and yeah, it makes sense. He can build some sort of features for me. Why would I not hire him? You should put yourself in a position when employers are looking for a Python developer, they should look at your profile and see, okay, this guy knows his stuff. You should always be improving your skills. You should always be trying to increase your chances of getting hired for a higher salary, better position. You should be always looking for best possible combination of your skills. You need to showcase all your skills. So you need to showcase your Python certificate if you have any, and you need to also showcase your real world projects with real features. And yeah, you need to continuously keep on improving on your skills and keep on building. If this sounds too much to you, if you're not really sure where to start, how to start, what steps to really take, I can help you with all that. You can find my contact details below. Send me a message, tell me about your situation, and I will see if I can do anything for you, if I can help you in any way.